So this is our next question, that the reason of the balance of the sun size and the state, right? How does the sun is able to maintain its equilibrium temperature? Well, first of all, we have to investigate that. Well, you know that the force of gravity always exists between the mass. No matter what is a size of mass, what is a magnitude of mass, force of gravity always exists. Okay. Okay. So according to the Newton's law of gravitation, if there are the two masses, m and small m, right? So they always attract each other. Okay. So Fg is equals to g m times m over r square. R is the distance between them. So this G factor makes the force very weak, very small. That's why we do not notice the force of gravity in our everyday life. But let's take a case of sun. You can see in a previous question I have shown you the mass of the sun is so large. Then why does not the sun collapse due to the intense gravity? Okay. And this gravitational force, dear students, is all inward. Okay. So these are the forces which are actually trying to collapse the sun inward. Okay, so there are the two pressures which counter each other. There are the two forces which counter each other. The one, dear students, is obviously due to the inward pressure. So this inward pressure exert inward force. Okay, and this force is the gravitational force. Now this force is countered by an other force that is produced due to the intense amount of energy that is released in every 1 second. Now, dear students, you know that the luminosity of the sun is equals to the 3.8 times 10 power 26 watts. Okay, which means there that it is 3.8 times 10 power 26 joules of energy is produced in every 1 second. It is given in our discussion. So just imagine that if such a large amount of energy is released in every second, and which is going outward into the space, into the vacuum. Okay, so don't you think there will be a countering force that will be exerted outward due to this radiation pressure, right? So which pressure is countering the gravitational pressure? That is, dear students, obviously the radiation pressure, which is exerted outward. So it is producing the outward force, right? So I hope you understand now how the sun maintains its equilibrium state. Now, in the next question, we will try to investigate about the different stages of nuclear fusion reaction in the sun and the energy released.